Tennessee has hit another pandemic-related record.
Numbers from the National Center for Health Statistics show the state ranks #1 in adults with symptoms of anxiety or depression. The data comes from regular surveys. The most recent wrapped up August 30th. It shows 41.7% of adults in Tennessee experiencing symptoms of anxiety or depressive disorder.
Now, Louisiana comes in second at 39.3%. Alabama sits at number 3 with 38.5% of adults there experiencing those symptoms. The current national average is 32.1%, and that's actually down from 41.1% recorded during the first week of this year.
In our top story tonight, WATE 6 on Your Side reporter Blake Stevens looks at the long-term harm of living with those symptoms without help.
A change so big, Ben Harrington with the Mental Health Association of East Tennessee describes it this way.
Before the pandemic, we talked about 1 in 5 people needing mental health care in Knox County, Tennessee. And, that would be enough to fill Neyland Stadium once. Because of the pandemic impact, and it is pretty substantial, that prevalence actually shifted from 1 in 5 to 2 in 5.
As coronavirus continues to spread across the country, so do symptoms of anxiety and depression. Harrington thinks the problem will build as people continue feeling uncertainty about their health, their job, and their child's school.
Some people may have developed symptoms last year, and it was their very first episode. So they did not recognize symptoms, and then they receded. They thought, it was nothing. I don't have to worry about it.
But letting those symptoms go untreated, he warns, can actually cause them to worsen.
When symptoms onset with somebody, it's like the ocean tide coming in, and then they recede, and it comes in and it recedes.
It's why he says you should get screened if you or those around you notice excessive worrying or changes to your personality.
Let's find out what it is so we then can take the next step to figure out, where can we get that person the help that they might need so they can live successfully with whatever the condition might be.
A big step that could bring a more manageable pandemic-era life. In Knoxville, Blake Stevens, WATE 6 on Your Side.
Now, the Mental Health Association of East Tennessee screened 3,000 people a year before the pandemic. Listen to this. In 2020, that number climbed to more than 10,700. Harrington says they're now on pace to hit between 12 and 13,000 screenings this year. If you would like to complete a free screening, you can head to MHAET, Mental Health Association of East Tennessee.com/screening. There you will also find resources for getting help.